Hello, I'm your host, Amberlyn Carroll. Thank you for joining us on this special episode of Medwatch today. When Nancy Garcia was diagnosed with breast cancer, like so many others, she felt shocked, anxious, and overwhelmed. Nancy Garcia was doing a self-exam when she felt a marble-like lump. She called her primary care doctor and underwent a mammogram and biopsy.
On October 25th, 2022, I received a call from the office where they did the mammogram, and they informed me that I have cancer. I just felt like my world was falling down. I felt like I was gonna die. And at that moment, I just had two options, to give up or to fight for my life.
Nancy was referred to another cancer facility in Fresno, but says she was still struggling to get answers.
Like walking alone on a road where there was too many questions without answers and no directions.
After talking to a friend, she was connected to the Community Cancer Institute in Clovis, where she was connected with the nurse navigation team.
We try to meet with the patients as early on as possible in their journey. So we try to meet the patients as close to diagnosis as possible. And we are with them to help guide them and support them through every step of their journey. We are here to help educate them and provide emotional support. We serve as a bridge between them and all of their care providers to help make sure that their concerns and needs are being heard and met.
Jessica Salisbury is a nurse navigator at the Community Cancer Institute and part of Nancy's care team.
I was able to be that support person for her. One of the first things I was able to do was get her a referral for one of our registered dietitians. And we were able to get her a referral to our palliative care clinic where they do acupuncture.
Having everything under one roof is a blessing because you can make one or more appointment on the same day without worrying about driving from one office to another office.
Nurse navigators are a single point of contact for patients and help to coordinate anything a patient might need during their treatment.
We're able to help support the patient as a whole. We're not just addressing the cancer with medication. We're able to help with spiritual and emotional problems. We have a chaplain on staff, we have a social worker, and we have our patient navigators here as well. They help get the patients connected to outside resources if they are in need of transportation, financial assistance, food or housing assistance.
You know, we take care of every single patient here as if they are a family member. Right? We kind of think of them if our family member is going through what this person is going through.
Dr. Dina Abraham is a board-certified medical oncologist and hematologist that was part of Nancy's care team.
Once someone is diagnosed with breast cancer, the next step is going to be what stage of breast cancer is the patient having, and the other things that is very important in that initial period also to figure out the nature of the cancer, because some breast cancer are less aggressive than other breast cancer.
Nancy was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer, a less common form seen found in younger women and associated with a hereditary genetic mutation, the BRCA1 gene.
Typically, the requirement for that is what we call neoadjuvant chemotherapy, where patients receive chemotherapy prior to surgery to try to shrink the tumor down. And after she was on the chemotherapy for probably 3 months, she started to have quite a bit of issues with the treatment side effects related to the treatment, which ended up needing to go to the emergency room on multiple occasions. So we did ultrasound on her breast, and we found that she had really a very good response to the treatment. We discussed also with among the other specialists if surgery can be performed at this point, and that's what exactly happened.
We got her ready for surgery and discussed several options.
Surgical oncologist Dr. Deborah Gamina is one of the founding members of the Marjorie E. Radin Breast Care Center at Clovis Community, and together with Dr. Abraham, developed the best course of treatment for Nancy.
In Nancy's case, she had a terrific response to chemotherapy, and we discussed breast preservation and doing a lumpectomy, and then she was given an option of mastectomy with or without reconstruction. And because Nancy was facing some significant cardiac issues at the time, she did not want to undergo radiation, and so she chose a nipple-sparing mastectomy.
And today, Nancy is cancer-free.
I feel blessed. I feel supported. Their services are amazing. I'm glad, and I say thank you, God, because I got connected to this place.
It's very rewarding to be part of their recovery.
And now, Nancy is in survivorship after breast cancer, attending support groups and programs that Community Cancer Institute offers to patients.
You walk along this journey every step of the way with these patients, and so you often see them at the beginning when they don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. They don't feel like this is ever going to end. And you're with them through their struggles, through treatment. And it's so nice to be able to be there with them towards the end as they enter survivorship, when they do see there is light at the end of the tunnel.